Why is my twin flame running away? Why do they run? Ugh. Indeed, why do they do that? Well, ironically, are you ready for this? It's because you're asking. That's really the reason, guys. And I'll tell you what to do about that. I am the world's #1 twin flame coach. I've coached over 5,500 twin flame students. That's a lot of unions, guys. Now, how did I do it? Well, other than the price of my coaching system is very, very reasonable. I even have payment plans. You can start for like $65. It's also really comprehensive, and I don't reinvent the wheel, and that's what this video is about. Recently, I did a twin flame video talking about how to heal the twin flame journey. Yeah, that's what to not do. But the thing is, guys, it's this mental chatter. It's these questions. It's this focusing on your twin flame that causes them to run away. So this video, we're going to talk about the nature of the mind and how that is causing your twin flame to run away and why it works that way. So you could also go to my playlist and watch my free twin flame coaching videos. The playlist is called How to Get Your Twin Flame. Go find that playlist on this channel. It's absolutely free, twin flame coaching videos. How to get your twin flame, the true twin flame teachings. How to get your twin flame, the true twin flame teachings. And go check them out, guys. It's like my greatest hits twin flame coaching videos. The second video is called What Are Twin Flames? And I explained that this is a coming together of these deeper spiritual concepts, and we can see them in action with your twin flame, actually. There's the soul, which is the consciousness, the non-duality, and then there's the mind, which is mental and emotional, it's metaphysical, and it's duality. And these are the two staple spiritual principles, the core spiritual principles, right? So you've got the yin and yang, alpha and omega, and then you've got the one. So you hear people in Zen spiritualism talking about, I feel at one with everything. It's the source, it's the one, it's the great I am. And then, so that's the singularity, that's the non-duality. And then you have the duality, the yin-yang, the opposites, right? And in the twin flame community, they talk about divine feminine and divine masculine. Now, it doesn't really work on gender. Those are just labels, but the labels are pointing you at this deeper concept. It's called duality, and that's how the mind works. So remember, you are body, mind, soul. So all I'm really doing is educating you on the basics of spiritualism. This is Spiritualism 101, right? And that's really all you need to know. The mind is what causes your twin flame to run. Now, identification with the mind has always been called separation consciousness. Now you know where that word came from, separation. Haven't you heard that word around in the twin flame community? And people in the twin flame community, they think what is meant by that word is that we're separated, we're not together. We're supposed to be in a relationship and we're not, we're separated. Everybody knows the purpose of meeting your twin flame is to be with them. And how do I end the separation? What do I do about that? Blah, 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 blah. Thinking, thinking, thinking. There's me and there's other. We are separate. The mind. The mind is what does this. The mind in ancient Zen spiritualism, when you identify as the mind, when you derive your very sense of self from the mind, they have always called that separation consciousness. The ego mind, the personality, is the separate self. In contrast, the soul is called unity consciousness. Union. So guys, and you might have even seen a couple of people on the internet talking about inner union, right? And then they add all this other stereotypical new agey hyperbole crap onto it, and they make it way too complicated. Healing and clearing karma and all this kind of stuff. You don't need any of that stuff, guys. You just need the basics. Your twin flame is your soul. That's all there is. And the soul is not this or that. The soul is not light or dark. That's the mind. The mind is duality. Good, bad, light, dark. I like it, I don't like it. Past, future. I feel good, I feel bad. It's right, it's wrong. This, that, light, dark. That's the mind. It's duality. And the mind isn't bad. That's just what it is. That's what causes your twin flame to run. Because I focus on they. Right, you're saying that there is a they. I got to do something about them. Oh, really? So there's two of you. Me, them. And the only thing the mind can do is understand concept. Understanding, mental, concept, right? Form. Duality, separation. Me, other. The soul, however, is very different. It's unity consciousness. Union, that's where that word came from. I'm one with my twin flame. I am them. And you can't understand. The soul is not an understander. The mind is an understander. The soul is an experiencer. The soul is being. It's consciousness. It's just existing, being. It just is. It's the great I am. That's your twin flame, guys. And you feel it, you experience it. And when you feel one of these energetic shifts, the mind goes, how did that happen? Right, because the mind is clear that it did not cause the shift. And it'll try to invalidate it and say all kinds of things and make up narratives about healing and how the soul can be split or lost. I experienced soul loss. I just saw the other day somebody talking about this concept called soul loss. Right, concept, thought. That's what I'm saying. You got to watch out. The internet, it's full of bad information like that. I call it junk food spiritualism, fast food spiritualism, right? Pop culture spiritualism. Guys, that's not spiritual. Spiritual is consciousness, being, awareness. That's it. There's no narrative. There's no dialogue. There's no story. There's no damage. The soul just is. And that's way too simple for the mind. The mind says, oh, tell me more. There's nothing else to say. What are you going to say? Those are concepts, words. I'm saying things. You see the difference? Now you have a clue about what it means to get your twin flame back. This is why the Zen traditions seem so mysterious to people, because people believe that they are a personality. They believe that they are their mind. You derive your sense of self from it. And you're not bad because you're doing that. Everybody does it. And even Eckhart Tolle is going to be doing that to some degree, just not nearly as much as we do, right? As long as you're incarnated here, there's going to be that sense of separate self. But ultimately, you are unity. So, to say I am a personality, I'm a mom, I'm a brother, I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher, I'm a taxi driver, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm spiritual, right? The spiritual ego, the spiritual identity, right? I'm a cook, I'm a dad, I like these things. I don't like these things over here. I've been to these places. I've done these things. I have this knowledge. Whatever. It's your personality. But that's not you. You are deeper than that. You are consciousness. You're the awareness of the mind. You are the witness of the mind. And the witness is silent. There's no narrative. It's just stillness. It's just pure experience. It's the experiencer. It's being. So why does your twin flame run from you? Because you're focusing on them. Your energy travels to them and pushes them away. You push, they pull. That's the mind. Yin, yang. It's that simple. You're sitting there asking all these questions. Oh, well, maybe he's just not ready yet. I need to analyze why he's not ready yet. No, And it's not even you doing the analyzing, it's your mind. You're not your mind, guys. The twin flame journey is nothing more than the true spiritual journey, guys. That's why I'm the #1 twin flame coach. That's how I got here. I'm not reinventing the wheel. And I don't think I'm better than anybody else, guys. That's not what I'm saying, but I seem to be one of the only people talking about it. The true twin flame teaching is that this is your spiritual awakening. But what is spiritual? You. What is you? Consciousness. That's your twin flame. You don't need to do anything about them. You already are them. Isn't that something? It's very simple. Very, very simple, you guys. Stop making this complicated. So I hope I've cleared some things up for you today. If you're new here, welcome. Check out my other free videos. Sign up for my paid coaching. Do something for yourself, guys. You absolutely deserve it. You do. Have a great week. I'll see you next time.